Very good morning to Madam Cindy and my fellow friends. My name is Vanessa and today I'm going to present about my individual segments, that is, building evacuation drill towards airport staff in the airport. Before we move furthermore toward this evacuation drill, I would like to give an introduction about the airport. As we know that airports are very complex and dynamic environments where safety and security are the utmost importance for the airport staff to have the concern. These drills are designed to ensure that all of the airport staff are well trained to respond quickly and effectively if there is any emergency happens at the airport, such as fires, security threats, or structural hazards that can be happen anytime and anywhere, especially in the airport. So within this drill, they can ensure that they are well practiced so that they can know how to handle it if it happens in real life. As we can see here, there are two purposes of this training. The first one is to enhance emergency preparedness. This is to equip that the airport staff and other agencies such as airport fire rescue and services are doing well during the emergency. For example, this is to enhance their knowledge and skills during the drill, such as fires, bomb threats, or structural hazards. The second one is to ensure safety of life of the passengers, visitors, and the workers. As we know that during the practices, they are able to practice to protect the life of passengers, especially in the airport. For example, during the evacuation scenarios. Within this training, they will be able to adapt it through the life or in real life actions. Now we move to the next slide, which is who needs this training. As we can see here, there are 2% or two people who needs this training. The first people who needs this evacuation drill is airport operations staff. Airport operations staff are playing a big role and critical role in order to managing and initiating these evacuations. This includes the terminal managers, safety officers, and maintenance personnel. The second one is airline and ground handling staff. This is to ensure that they know their responsibility in assisting passengers, especially when there are emergency happens, so they will be coordinating it with the emergency services. Now we move to the next slide, which is the objective of this training. Every training or every drills are going to have their own objective in order to know did they have overcome the trainings or did they achieve the objective during the drills. The first objective of this evacuation drill is to develop critical emergency response skills among the staff of airport. This is because within this drill they are able to know the skills or any practices that they need to do or need to be done if there is emergency happens, such as fire or bomb threats at the airport. Apart from that, airport operations staff also are able to apply evacuation drill steps by steps. This is because the facilitator that they have invited are the ones who have the knowledge, skills, and experience on doing these evacuation drills. For example, is fire department services and airport fire and rescue services. As I have mentioned before, the facilitators for this evacuation drill is airport fire and rescue services and fire and rescue department within the combination with airport staff. These evacuation drills was conducted in Muri Airport in Sarawak, whereby the number of participants of these evacuation drills is 50 of participants. The training methods that have been shown on this evacuation drill is simulation training, and the second one is demonstrate the evacuation drill step by step by the experienced facilitator. Within these training methods, airport staff are able to adapt it in their life and in their daily life in order on how to handle this kind of situation if this is happen in real life within the step-by-step that has been shown to them. The next slide will talk about the duration and scheduling of the program. This program is an emergency response drill consisting of several key phases. From 7:30 p.m. until 8:50 p.m., the registration and briefing will be done, whereby the participants will register and receive opening briefing from airport management and emergency services. And for the preparation will be held on 8:50 p.m. until 9:30 p.m., whereby the roles are assigned and responders are positioned at the site. From 9:30 p.m. until 10:30 p.m., there will be evacuation drill whereby the evacuation simulation is conducted with an alarm trigger. From 10:30 p.m. until 11:30 p.m., the confirmation and demonstration will be done, whereby the head count is taken at the assembly point, followed by a demonstration by fire and rescue teams. And for the closure, which is from 11:30 p.m. until 12:30 p.m., the staff will be debriefing and stakeholder feedback and closing remarks to conclude the event. Now we move to the next slide, which is checklist by the trainees. This is a trainee checklist used to ensure a smooth and effective emergency drills. It is divided into 3 phases. The first one is pre-drill preparation. The trainees will be review the purposes of this drill and the roles. This is to ensure all equipment and environment are ready. Apart from that, they also have to communicate and coordinate with all involved parties, such as security, fire department, and airport staff. Trainees also should confirm evacuation routes and signs are clear. During the drill, the trainees observe how well the trainer communicates and stay calm. The trainee also make sure instructions to staff are clear and consistent. During the drill, the trainee also check that safety procedures are followed. And the last phase is post-drill evaluation. The trainees will conduct a review session with the trainer. The trainees also collect the trainer's self-assessment. And lastly is provide constructive feedback to help improve future drills. The trainees must be tick all of the checklist, either it is completed or not. Next, we will talk about the budget that has been involved. The first one is facilitative fees that cost 400 ringgit. For the second budget, which is food and beverage, that costs 10 ringgit per pax, whereby the 10 ringgit will be multiplied by 50 pax that costs 500 ringgit. So the total cost for this budget is 900 ringgit. The next slide is implement of the training. This implement of the training also need to be ticked whenever it is completed. For example, the question number 1, has the room, place, or building had been blocked? Second is, have the participants been informed? So whenever they are been informed or the building has been blocked, the trainee must have to tick the column either it is complete or not, so that it will be easier for them to do the drill. Last but not least slide will talk about the evaluate training program. This form is used to evaluate the training program, specifically the evacuation drill towards the airport staff. The first one is to understanding a role, whereby the question will ask how the drill help clarify the airport staff responsibility during the emergency. The second one is most valuable parts, whereby it seeks for the airport staff opinion on which drill component that has beneficial and why. The third one is interdepartmental communication to evaluate how well the different teams such as AFRS and fire department communicate during the drill and ask how for the suggestion for improvement between them and the airport staff. Lastly is the additional feedback that provides space for any further insights or recommendation based on the airport staff experience. This question will be answered by the trainer, which is the airport staff, to know whether they understand the reason why we are doing the evacuation drill at the airport. To conclude this evacuation drill through the well-planned simulation and exercise, airport staff members are able to enhance their overall situational awareness, obtain their practical experience, and so on. Apart from that, airport staff members are also being more confident within these evacuation drills in order to have effectively and safely handling evacuations such as fire, bomb threats, or any other things. To conclude, airport employees are the ones who play a big role in order to keep their passengers and visitors are being safe during or at the airport. Within this drill also, they will be able to have a good communication and good workers with the other departments such as AFRS and Fire and Rescue Department. After all, that's all from me from talking about the building evacuation drills at the airport. I hope that within my share and training development, I hope that we can learn something new about the evacuation drills, especially that related to the hospitality industry such as in the airport by the airport staff. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Perhatian, ini adalah latihan. Zon E akan dikosongkan. Diminta semua orang untuk evakuasi ke pintu kecamatan yang terdekat. Perhatian. Ini adalah latihan. Zon E
Buat dia.